I'm not even supposed to be here today. But somebody in another store called out, so here I am. I didn't want to go to that other store, but I came here. The person who was going to work here tonight went to the other store. But I'm still very annoyed. So Friday night, Saturday morning, this guy started walking through my parking lot like this. And it was freaky. Very, very freaky. Fortunately, my boyfriend happened to be there at the time, and he kept looking over at my boyfriend, looking inside the gas station, acting like he's gonna try and come in. And I was like, oh my god, please don't come in here. Please don't come in here. He was fucked up on something, I don't know what. I don't think I want to know. But he hung around the parking lot for like a half an hour. So, but they have this one regular who's really cool. I don't remember what name I gave for him, so I'm just going to call him Frank. Frank came in and was standing there at the door, like, watching. He's like, I saw that guy walking by, so I thought it would be a good time to come in and get a coffee. And I was like, oh, thank you. When he came in, my boyfriend left, and the dude was still circling around the parking lot, staring at Frank, staring at me through the window. And I'm like, what does he want? I don't know. He said something about a car trying to hit him, but Frank looked at me and he's like, there's no cars around. I think he's making shit up. He's either just like completely off his rocker from whatever he was on. No clue. But here's the weirdest part. After he finally left, because he was like pacing up and down the street right next to the gas station, and then he finally left after like a half an hour. I saw him later that day at the grocery store. At a grocery store in a neighboring city. So I'm like, how the fuck did he even get all the way over there? But he had a bike there at the grocery store. And he saw me and my boyfriend sitting in my car, and he kept staring at us. And my boyfriend was like, why is that guy keep looking over at us? He's like acting super sus. And he was, and I didn't recognize him at first. I just thought it was some random tweaker or whatever. There's a lot of them, but then I recognized him after we got out of the car and started walking towards the door of the grocery store. I was like, hang on, I know that guy. And I whispered to him, I was like, that's that guy that was like tweaking in our parking lot this morning. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna go back and move the car. So I went inside the store and he went back and moved the car, because he kept acting like when he saw us leave the car, he started acting like going like he's about to go and fuck with my car. And I'm like, hell no. First of all, I can't afford a broken window right now, so please don't do that to me. Volvo windows are expensive. So he moved the car to a more visible place where it's like not around the corner, but there's lots of security cameras and stuff in that parking anyway. Fortunately, the guy moved on, started harassing other people instead, and he was like still pacing outside the grocery store, harassing other people. I don't know, man. This is it's a weird city, but I didn't recognize him until like this is the first time I'd ever seen him on Friday night, Saturday morning. He's not from around here. I have no clue what he's doing here, but it was very weird. And I talked to Frank, because Frank has lived here his whole life. And he knows, like, the people that live around here. And he's like, I've never seen this guy before in my life either. It's very weird. But anyway, tonight, even though I'm not even supposed to be here, it wasn't too bad. And one of my regulars, who I'm gonna call Ralphie from now on, because I think Ralphie is gonna be my friend. For real, like actual friend. When he heard that I was moving to the other store, he was like sad. He's like, you remind me of a really close friend that I had a long time ago, and I'm gonna be sad to lose you. And he's been trying to make me come and work with him at his store. He works for the grocery store, a different grocery store, the one that I had talked about before, wanting to go to potentially. He's like, apply for every position, just do it, come and work with me. And I told him, like, I'm waiting to see what my new schedule is going to be because I've got no clue right now. And I don't want to start a new job saying, here, this is my schedule, only for it to turn out to be something completely different. But he's like, just apply anyway. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, we exchanged numbers. He was very sweet. And he has a telescope that he is going to let my daughter use. And that's exciting because my daughter's just starting to get into space, and she has like this constellation app on her phone where you can like put it up to the sky and see what constellations are there and where the planets are and stuff. And that's really cool. She's really enjoying that, and I want to get her more involved with stuff like that, cool sciencey stuff that gets her brain like the spark. Yeah. But anyway, he also gave me a really sweet note that was like, you remind me of a close friend of mine. And he gave me a cute little magnet, a dog butt magnet. This. It's literally just a dog's butt. But I guess you stick it on your fridge. And then this is what's staring out at you. But anyway, tonight's not so bad, despite me not supposed to be here. But I'm getting some overtime anyway. On Saturday, I'll get overtime. No overtime right now, but on Saturday, at least it'll be 8 hours of overtime. So I really can't complain about that. That's it for tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.